Why yes, I am filming this immediately after the previous video. Fight me. If you dare! Hello humans, my name is Dael Kingsmill and I'm gonna be telling you a story today. It's a quick one because I am running out of time before I get on a 13-hour flight. This is really more of a folktale than a myth. It comes from Switzerland. I only found out about it recently and I haven't been able to track down a really good, early source of it. So I'm gonna be taking some liberty with the details because, you know, at this point I'd be making half of it up anyway, so I may as well have some fun. So let me set the scene. We're at Schöllenen Gorge. I am not Swiss. This place is freaking picturesque. It's got these mad cliffs and this beautiful, gorgeous blue river rushing down through the gorge. But, I mean, note that key word, rushing through the gorge. Rushing was the key word, the others were just bonus. So the people keep trying to cross this gorge. They've got these winding little bridges that try to skirt around the most dangerous bits along the cliffs, but time and time again they're losing farmers and their donkeys who are heading to markets. People keep falling and being lost to the depths. Eventually it's decided that the people of Schöllenen Gorge, I mean that's not where they were from, where are they from? The people of Uri? They decide to have a town meeting. They've got to deal with this. They've got to build a proper bridge here. But they've tried in the past and it is not as easy as it looks, and it looks pretty freaking difficult. So as they all sit together and try to come up with a solution, it becomes clear that there's only one way that they could ever create a bridge that would safely allow them to cross over this gorge. And that is to make a deal with the devil. As soon as the first townsperson even whispers the name of the devil, Satan himself appears. He stands at the back of the hall as if he'd been there listening to the meeting the entire time. He steps forward and he says, "Yes, I will do this thing that you ask of me. But one day, I may ask a favor in return." That's not what he says. That's a Daria quote. He says the first half though. He will do this thing that they ask, but on one condition. The first soul to cross the bridge will be his. The townspeople think it over, think of all the souls that have been lost crossing the river and think, we gotta do it. And they agree. Over the next few days they hear some loud, awful, screaming, scraping sounds coming from the gorge. No one dares go and check on the progress being made. But every day the skies seem to grow a little bit darker and the sense of dread weighs on them more heavily. Finally, as a storm closes in, the devil reappears to the town and invites them to follow him to see the finished bridge. Off they go to the gorge, following Satan. They arrive and there it is. It's this huge, beautiful construct, truly magnificent. Mwah! The devil has outdone himself, and looking over the crowd he says, "Remember, the first soul to cross belongs to me." And he vanishes. All the townspeople, suddenly their elation drops, and they realize, how can anyone ever cross this bridge? No one wants to be that first soul that is given to the devil and condemned to hell forever. So they got their wish, they got their bridge, but now they can never use it. Maybe that's what the devil knew was going to happen all along. Win-win from his perspective, because we all know the devil's got a little bit of trickster in him. Or a little bit. Days go by without anyone daring to set foot anywhere near this Truschenbrück. I don't know German. Schufelsbrück. I'm gonna stick to Devil's Bridge, just, you know, for the sake of all of us. Until one day, a group has come to the bridge once more to try to think of some way across, and a wily farmer steps forward, leading his goat with a rope tied around its neck. And he throws a lettuce off into the center of the bridge, releasing his goat so that it can follow it out into the path. And then the wolf that he was also trying to cross the river with goes after the goat. That was a joke based on that old puzzle. Although I never understood that version. Why would a guy be taking a wolf across the river? Then again, why would a guy be taking a fox and a chicken? Look, lateral thinking puzzles are great. Sometimes we need to just buy into the premise, you know? Anyway, he did release his goat and sent it trotting across the bridge. "Who's that trip-tropping across my bridge?" says the devil, and he lunges out to take the soul of this first being, tearing it apart before he even realizes that it was a goat and not a person. And the devil is enraged! Enraged, I say! And he rounds on the townsfolk and he says, "You tricked me. You promised me a soul in exchange for this bridge, and so I am taking this bridge back, because we all know that goat souls ain't worth 2 shillings. I don't know, a small amount of something." And so the devil takes this huge boulder in his hand and starts walking towards the bridge, ready to smash it into pieces. Blood still staining his finger talons and his teeth where he tore the goat apart. But as the people step into his path to beg him not to smash this bridge, they need it. For real, we really need it. That river's super dangerous. Up sneaks a friar and paints a little sign of the cross on that there boulder that the devil is using, and the boulder burns him! It burns him! And he has to drop it, and he screams in defeat and vanishes to hell once more. And the people are victorious, and you should definitely be looking up photos, because this place it's freaking gorgeous, and a little bit like a simplified Escher, but way more scenic and pretty. I want to go to there. Also, for the record, because I know that ending doesn't seem that dramatic and cool, for the record, this is the boulder that the devil dropped. It's like the size of 3 cars minimum. And apparently the government keeps trying to blow it up and get it out of the way of the road so that they can extend the number of lanes. And the people are like, "Don't you dare," because that's how we defeated the devil that time he wanted to destroy our bridge, so that's nice. I hope you enjoyed that story. It's a fun one. I really liked it when I heard it. I am in the United States as of the time that this video goes onto the Webiverse, so hopefully I'll have time to be making and posting more videos. We will see. I hope you're all having a good time. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't think of what it is, so apart from that, I do believe that's it. I'm done. Email this to your grandma, and I'll see you some other time. I can't believe I didn't make more Billy Goat's Gruff references.